Hey y'all, this is Greg out in front of Northminster. This is the place that you miss, and I miss you being here. I wanted to talk to you today because I'm starting to hear voices that are sharing some real pain about missing being here and worshiping together, and why aren't we worshiping together? And so I just wanted to talk again a little bit about that. When I'm making difficult decisions, or when the session is making difficult decisions, what we're really trying to do is find out what all the different constituencies, what is it that they value? What is it that they're missing? And here we have competing values with this kind of situation and this kind of decision. And it's really impossible to get to win-win. But we're doing our best to make it not too painful. So the values as I see them are first and foremost physical health, not just of our own health, but those around us and the community at large. But then there's the value that I'm hearing about right now is, as I also want the church to care about our emotional, relational, and spiritual health. And that's declining also because we can't worship together. And also there's this other issue of providing for our families, working from home, juggling childcare. Livelihoods is an important value along with lives and emotional health. So those are raising and lowering almost week by week. And I just want to tell you the things that we know. First of all, the things that we know are that in the last 21 days, the trend has been up in new cases pretty significantly. So 3 weeks ago, it was about 300 new cases a day. And now we're up at 729 new cases yesterday. And so you're seeing that data, it's the top row. I look at new cases because that's going to rise before those other rows rise. It's a leading indicator. And so that's a big concern that we're not seeing that decline. The second graph is a map of Cincinnati. And in that map, it's blocked by zip code. And the lighter zip codes, the lighter colored zip codes, are the zip codes that have been least impacted by COVID. And the darker ones are most. There look to be, 40 zip codes in Cincinnati. And 45231, the zip code that the church is in, is the most impacted zip code in Cincinnati. It represents 20% of COVID cases in all of Hamilton County. So that's not good news. And so we continue to have to take this virus seriously, and we're going to continue to communicate about that. But we're also, we don't just want to take the virus seriously, we're trying to figure out how is it that we can begin to meet some of these emotional, relational needs in creative ways. And so just know we're thinking about that, and that's a high priority for us, along with continuing to do the worship services and communicating regularly. We're just trying to find some creative things. Some possibles are to do things outside that allow us to distance, but also see each other. We're just, we're batting around a lot of ideas, and I just want you to know that's a concern of ours. Lastly, I need you. In an environment like this, we're all ministers, and I really need you to listen to the voices of people who are really hurting and minister to them, be an encouragement to them. Just care. And I know you do. But I really need you to have that role as a minister to those people. And also another thing, communication is super hard at this time. And so if you get this video, share it. Share it with those you know in the church, and share it on your Facebook. And if you know people who have no access to computers or just don't use them, call them and say, share this update that the trends are still going up. And our zip code, the church's zip code, is the most impacted zip code in all of Hamilton County. So I just wanted to make this little connect. We're going to try to do some creative things. I'm going to try to see if I can get some of our doctors together to do a little interview and share that with the congregation too, to get their perspectives. It's cool that we're the body of Christ and we have people with gifts that know more about this than, well, frankly, your pastor does. And so we'll see you soon. Take care, be safe, and keep the faith.